Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great strength training workout you can do in your home with minimal equipment, minimal space, and easy to follow directions. Remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout just to get your heart rate up, get your muscles and joints warmed up and ready for movement, and your mindset ready for movement. Okay, today we're going to need a couple more tubes set up, one higher, one about mid, hip height, a little bit tougher on the higher one, maybe a little bit lighter on the lower one. A ball, a step stool, and a chair. And I think that's it. So let's get started. We're gonna do lat pull down today. So what I'm gonna do is grab these handles and I'm going to sit on the floor. I don't have a high place to wrap them around at my house, so I just put them through the top of the door and then I sit on the ground. But the point is you want to be able to pull down from somewhere. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders down away from your ears, pull straight down. You want to think about driving your elbows towards the ground and a little bit back. So thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades down and back, or working those large muscles in your back called your latissimus dorsi, your lats. Also your biceps are getting involved here. Control that band both directions. 9 and 10. Okay. Next we're going to do side lunges. So I'm going to get my step out of the way. Now I really recommend doing these like at your kitchen counter or somewhere where you can hang on to really sit back, because we're going to step out to the side into a lunge. But this can be really challenging for people not to go forward. So you want to sit back so that knee stays over your ankle. If I look down, I want to be able to see my toes. If my knee is forward, I can't. So I want to be able to see my whole foot. And then we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to pull up to that leg that I lunge towards. So that's a little bit different. Now you can hang onto a weight here and reach down and come up and keep alternating. Or you really use, so if I'm gonna do this hanging onto something, I'm gonna sit back and hold so I can really sit back and then go to the other side. And I'm holding on there so that I can sit back and I can sit my weight back without risk of damaging my knee. And if you just can't get these right without hurting your knees, then just do a little side step and then pull up. So you don't have to go very deep. You can do it a little small range of motion, but just still getting that lateral movement. Let's do 2 more. Up, really sitting those hips back. That's what it's about, is that hip flexion. Last one here, and rest. Okay, good. Now I've got my little bit lighter tube set here, about chest or hip height. We're gonna do some side twisting. So face that wall, put both hands, I've just got one handle here. Shoulders down and back. I'm gonna do a little bit of a squat here. I'm gonna pull over to the side and then over to the other side. So my arms are staying relatively straight. So I'm really working a lot of torso, a lot of abs here, your obliques, in addition to your arms and shoulders. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders down. 1 more each side. And rest. All right, good. Okay, next we're gonna grab that little ball. This could be a pillow, a playground ball. There's no weight to this, it's just a little ball. And I'm gonna have you stand on 1 foot or do a tandem stance if you can't do 1 foot, or a staggered stance. We're gonna take this ball and we're gonna make a big circle around your face. So kind of changing your balance here a little bit, altering it. So go all one direction. We're gonna go 5 times. 5. Now we're gonna switch legs, but go the same direction. Now the next time you do this, pay attention to which direction you're going. The next time you go through this, go the opposite direction. So right now I'm going clockwise, it's counterclockwise to you. And so make note of that. If you need to jot it down And then the third time you go through, do one direction and then the other direction. It just mixes it up. It challenges your balance a little more. It makes your muscles have to think and do a little bit different challenge. Okay, next we're gonna use that step stool. If you have a step, you know, like an exercise step, that would be great. I'm just using a step stool. My exercise step is at my gym. What I want you to do is we're gonna go up and over this step. So we're gonna step onto it and all the way off. Now you can hang on to a weight. And if you do, I recommend one weight in one hand so you can hang on to something. So do this at your kitchen counter, somewhere where you can hang on if you do lose your balance. So keep that weight in one hand, keep one hand free. Now, if you are holding a weight, switch hands, keep that other hand free for balance if you need it. Now I want to go all the way up and over. So getting some lateral movement in here. We're gonna go one more time and rest. Okay, good. Get that step stool out of my way. The last one we're gonna do is double knee lifts on a chair or a bench or somewhere with a firm surface. So what I want you to do is put your hands kind of underneath your thighs with your palms facing down. And you're gonna lift your feet up off the floor. So you're gonna lift your knees towards your nose without rocking back. So you almost wanna think like this is a crunch, an ab crunch, that's what it is. But you're lifting your knees instead of lifting your torso. So push down with your hands and almost think like you're gonna crunch toward your knees versus, because it's really easy to kind of get into this momentum thing. Now, if you just can't, you can start with one, kind of alternate. It's much more challenging than it seems. 9 and 10. Okay, great. Go through these 1 or 2 more times. Add a little cardio in between. Get that heart rate up. You could just do 1 or 2 minutes even, but just get that heart rate up, increase your calorie burn. And if you're feeling good, go 5 or 10 minutes in between if you've got lots of time. Otherwise, do a couple minutes at least, get that heart rate up, do them again, really work on getting stronger. Following all of these, do a good cool down and stretch. And then if you have any questions or need any modifications, please feel free to reach out either privately or leave a message in the comments below. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great workout. We'll see you next time.